Good morning. Chapter 4, verse 1, and this kind of wraps up a little bit of capstone to this previous section. In some ways, the chapter division looks like it should have been divided at Philippians 4, 1, and then 2. Remember, those chapter divisions are not inspired scripture. They didn't, Paul didn't write and say chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. They came in later on. We read in Philippians 4:1, therefore, or in light of all that I've said here, my brothers, whom I love and long for, my joy and crown, stand firm thus in the Lord, my beloved. This is what he wants. Stand firm. He's writing this because he wants them to pursue, the gospel. He wants them to live a perseverant life. He wants them to have that passion that is his. He used the same word, it's steko. And he used the same word, not a lot in the New Testament's used, but it's used a number of times by Paul. And one of those uses earlier in Philippians, verse 27 of chapter 1, where it says, only let your manner of life be worthy of the gospel of Christ, so that whether I come and see you or am absent, I may hear of you that you are standing firm, right? So this letter is very much written with a view to that. This is what he wants for them. He wants for them to be people who are rooted and solid, and he describes them because of his affection for them as people whom he loves, he longs for. He says, you're my joy and you're my crown. So to take in what he has said, really primarily in chapter 3, and especially this latter part of chapter 3 about pressing forward, keeping the gospel at the center, and living a life that keeps the gospel as its driver, as its highway, we said, as its goal, is so that you'll stand firm. Well, life's going to happen. Difficulties are going to come. In fact, he's kind of going to go a direction towards division that can come up and anxieties that can come and weigh on you in your life, because the winds continue to blow against you in your life. And Paul recognizes that imitating gospel-saturated people, walking that out perseverantly, seeking to know him, not giving into externalism, all themes he talked about in chapter 3. Your citizenship is in heaven. These things help you be solid. Stand firm. So see, you're preparing now for what you don't know. You're preparing now to be the kind of person that isn't swept away by difficulty, tension, relational discord, and anxiety and fear. How do you stand firm? Not in the moment, but you stand firm by what you cultivated in the off time. So get into those spiritual disciplines to become a spiritual champion so that you can really stand firm for the glory of God. Take care.